Okay, so let's get right into it. We're doing a deep dive on the Thor Broadcast F-M8SDI kit today. And the mission for you, the listener, is really to understand how broadcasting has solved this massive logistical problem. Think about it. Miles of heavy copper cable at a live event. It's a nightmare. This one piece of kit promises to replace all of that with a single tiny strand of fiber optic cable. The engineering here is just, well, it's reflected in the price. It's listed at $5,495, and that's already down from the MSRP. So the core idea is pretty stunning. 8 full-rate HD-SDI digital video signals all at once. But my first question is, how do you put 8 giant data streams onto one piece of glass without them just turning into a mess? Isn't there a huge risk of interference?
That is the critical question, yeah. And the engineering is the answer. We're talking about 8 separate HD-SDI signals, and each one is running at a full 1.5 gigabits per second.
At 1.5 gigs, that means it's totally uncompressed, right? No quality loss.
Exactly. No compression, no artifacts. It's what you need for professional studio work, period. And the way it works, the physical mechanism, is something called CWDM.
CWDM, coarse wavelength division multiplexing.
Right. And the easiest way to think about it is with light. Essentially, CWDM gives each of those 8 video signals its own unique color of light, or wavelength. So they're all traveling together in the fiber, but they literally never see each other. They're perfectly isolated.
So that's the tech that keeps the signals pure. But what about distance? The standard kit handles 20 kilometers, which is already pretty amazing.
It is, but you can push it. The source materials confirm options for 40, 60, even up to 80 or 100 kilometers.
Wow.
Yeah, once you have that isolation with CWDM, distance becomes much less of a problem. Plus, it's versatile. It handles modern HD-SDI, but also older SD-SDI signals.
So you don't have to throw out your legacy gear.
Exactly. It just works.
Okay, here's where I think it gets really interesting, though. It's not just the video. This kit has dual auxiliary ports.
It does, and that doubles the functionality you'd find on smaller units. It's the brainstem of the whole operation.
So these O ports, what are they for? Why does a camera operator need them?
That's where you get your control. Per port, you can have up to 4 analog audio channels for comms, plus your data links, RS-232 or 422.
For running the remote camera rig.
Precisely. The unit already transports all the embedded audio and SDI data with the video, but that dedicated return path, that RS-485 channel, that's the game changer.
And the RS-485, that's for controlling things on the other end?
It's for everything. That's how you remotely shade the color, control the lens for pan, tilt, zoom. It's how you send tally light signals back to the camera. It gives you full remote control from up to 80 kilometers away.
Which is incredible. But what about reliability? Your entire broadcast is riding on one single strand of fiber.
It is, and that's why they built in link alarm indicators on both the transmitter and the receiver. If there's any issue with that fiber link, you know about it instantly.
So if we pull this all together, what this means for you, really, is a fundamental shift in infrastructure.
Absolutely. It's a massive, high-speed, and totally isolated data highway.
For 8 uncompressed video feeds, plus all your control and audio over these crazy distances.
The key takeaway is just that. 8 completely independent services. Video, control, comms, all on one tiny microscopic cable.
It turns a whole closet of copper into just one connection.
One elegant optical connection. That's the perfect way to put it.
So that leaves me with one final thought for you to chew on. If this tech can so cleanly separate 8 signals on one fiber, where does it stop? What's next? I mean, when do we stop using fiber for point-to-point transport and just transport the entire live control room workflow directly through the cloud? Something to think about.